All right, guys, it looks like I'm going to be having a little bit of audio issue with this one, so just kind of bear with me. I'm not sure what the glitches are all about, but they exist, they are there, and that's what's happening. So, without further ado, let's delve into what I got on this podcast for. However, I'm not going to be doing a show for 45 minutes to an hour to just ran on about this, but I found this article, and I thought it would be interesting to touch base on it, just kind of talk about it. Karen Pence, okay, wife of our great, cowardly, God, I don't know what to say about old Mikey. I really don't. It seems like he may be a traitor, but, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to get into the whole gist of that, but just so everybody knows, I don't know, but I didn't really think they could sink this low. I thought for sure, because how the tabloid media is. I got somebody who actually believes there's a huge genocide in the Philippines being carried out by the newly elected president. But you can't tell these people anything. So, without further ado, the article reads: Karen Pence, wife of Vice President Mike Pence, started at a job this week teaching art at Emmanuel Christian School in Northern Virginia. It is not a school where everyone is welcome. In a parent agreement posted online, the school says it will refuse admission to students who participate in or condone homosexuality activity. The 2018 employment application also makes candidates sign a pledge not to engage in homosexual activity or violate the unique roles of male and female. Moral misconduct, which violates the bona fide occupational qualifications for employees, includes, but is not limited to, such behaviors as the following: heterosexual activity outside of marriage. Example, premarital sex, cohabitation, extramarital sex, homosexual or lesbian sexual activity, polygamy, transgender identity, any other violation of the unique roles of male and female, sexual harassment, use or viewing of pornographic material or websites, says the application. Now, you see, I find it very interesting thus far that they would preface this entire restriction list by just sticking in the LGBTQ thing. Okay, like it's only gay people that masturbate. It's only gay people that have premarital sex. It's only gay people that watch porn. It's only gay people that have gender dysphoria. I'm going to call it gender dysphoria because that's exactly what it was called. That's its clinical terminology, and I'm going to use it. So if you don't like it, there you go. So just right off the top, they're trying to trigger the LGBTQ community. Unbelievable. The application says that the school believes marriage unites one man and one woman, and that a wife is commanded to submit to her husband as the church submits to Christ. The application asks potential employees to explain their view of the creation/evolution debate. Well, if you're leaving it open for debate, you're obviously not going by the book, but all those other little factoids in there that you threw in there, you're going to go by. Okay, I got you. The parent agreement asks parents to cooperate in its biblical morality policy. Under this policy, parents are to acknowledge the sanctity of marriage as a strictly heterosexual practice. I don't think that you would have to ask parents to acknowledge that, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have little Johnny going to your school. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, from a rational perspective, I would think they would already understand that. I don't know. Am I wrong? I could be. I don't know. Let them tell. Let people tell it. I'm just wrong all the damn time. I know nothing about what I'm speaking. I'm just speaking. Okay. Karen Pence has been married to Mike Pence since 1985. In response to requests for a comment on the school's hiring practices and admissions policies, a spokesperson for Ms. Pence noted that she also previously taught at the school for 12 years, while her husband was in Congress. The couple's daughter, Charlotte Pence, attended the school, according to the school's website. Quote, "It's absurd that her decision to teach art to children at a Christian school and the school's religious beliefs are under attack," said Kara Brooks, spokeswoman for the Second Lady. Emmanuel Christian School, which is private, it is a private school, mind you, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Karen Pence will reportedly teach at the school twice a week until May. So isn't this like her? She's not doing this for money. Obviously, she's doing this as some sort of, I don't know, that's what first ladies do. They feel important, so they got to go out there and do shit and speak. I don't even know why they're speaking, but they do. You want to talk about adhering to the Bible, the woman is not supposed to speak, let alone preach the word. But, again, I could be wrong on that too. It's not like the Bible says that or anything. God. Dozens of other states. It is legal for private employers to discriminate on the basis of sexual and gender identity. True, as well as, no shoes, no shirt, no service. Pence said she is glad to be back in the classroom. She has missed doing what she loves to do, and that's teaching art. However, at least one LGBTQ rights group has already slammed the news of Pence's employment at Emmanuel Christian. Of course they have, because they want to enforce and just push their shit down on you. Why not teach at a school that everyone's welcome? Okay, who cares? What business is of yours? Just shut up and go wave your flag and be quiet. Instead of choosing one that won't serve LGBT kids of LGBTQ parents, said Joe D. Winterhoff, Senior Vice President for Policy and Political Affairs at the Human Rights Campaign, in a statement to Huffington Post, the Pences never seem to miss an opportunity to show their public service only extends to some. Wow. First and foremost here, you claim, the people of the LGBT community claim they're being attacked. But I see it as it's all hyperbole, okay? First and foremost, if you are a devout follower of the Bible, you believe it from front to back, every single letter, then you got to obviously adhere to even the parts you don't agree with. Now, me personally, I'm going to go on a disclaimer here, and I'm just going to say this. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're gay. I don't really care to hear about your sexual desires in the bedroom. I don't care if you like penis, you like penis. Me, that just don't do it for me. Okay? So I don't support it, but I'm not going to sit and verbally bash you and tell you how wrong and disgusting of an individual you are. And as long as I don't do that, nor any other organization does that, then leave them the hell alone. That's what I don't understand. It's like, okay, this is a private function. They're a Christian university. They're a Christian, institution. They go by the book. Apparently not wholeheartedly, since, they had the whole creation/evolution thing there. Which, I don't know. I guess evolution is moving its way into the religious field, by language, not by definition. But see, the whole thing, it just strikes me hilarious. It's like, okay, look. These people reserve the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason at any given time. That's every establishment out there, including major corporations. Now, we all remember the baker guy that got sued because he would not bake the cake for two homosexual men that were wanting to get married. He refused to do it because it went against his religious beliefs. They sued him and they lost. Why did they lose? Because people reserved the right. Now, when it comes to religious beliefs, that's even trickier. If you tell a person, look, I'm not going to eat your damn meat because I'm eating meat. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in eating shellfish. I don't believe in all that. Why don't you believe in it? Well, the Bible tells me not to. I'm a strict follower of the Bible. I'm a Christian. You're infringing on it. Now, you see how it becomes a stigma? It's like, okay, these people over here, they feel victimized. Well, you wouldn't feel victimized if you didn't feel the need to exploit your own sexual habits by going and having these parades, marching up and down the streets half naked, painting yourself rainbows, and throwing flags in the air. Public lunacy, I've seen it all. I mean, nobody cares. See, that's the thing. You're trying to move it into a mainstream thing wherever it's supposed to be socially acceptable, and if it's not, you're hateful, and, you're a bigot, much like they're moving Satanism and Islam and all this other crazy ideology shit that they're trying to push on people out there. They're doing the same thing. They do it with LGBTQ. I mean, you saw pedophiles were trying to wiggle their way into the LGBTQ. They sure as hell were. Pedophiles, they're trying to make just a thing of the norm now. And if you don't agree with that, by God, you are hateful, you're evil, you're a xenophobe, you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, racist, Nazi, just every name the left can possibly come up with. That's what you just became the second you refuse to accept pedophilia. And that's just the way they operate. So these politicians, and, the ones being attacked right now, just out of fear of what the left's going to say and at the fear of what the media is going to say, they just kind of go along with it. It's like, dude, grow a pair, stand up. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Here's my final analysis on the whole damn thing. Don't bitch about it. Just go to another school. Or about what the first lady doing. She's not the one making not the first lady, the second lady. She's not the one making the decisions on what goes on in this country, so leave her the hell alone. She just has an affinity for art and wants to teach it. The fact that she chooses a Christian school, that's because she's a Christian. The fact that she just happened to stagger upon a school she already taught at, that's strictly for kids, immorality, sexual immorality of any form. By God, they're doing what they feel by their belief structure, according to what is written in the book. And if you don't believe it's written in there, I have no idea what part of the Bible you missed with that one, but it's in there several times. It's nonsense. Keep your shit in the bedroom. Keep your shit out of place. Nobody cares. You see what I'm saying? It's going to get to that point to where you're going to be faced with that reality where someone, hopefully someone that you will listen to, someone that is a friend that will tell you the truth and not what you want to hear, is going to stand up one day and say, look, dude, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you like penis. I certainly don't care. I don't want to hear about it, and I'm sure the masses don't want to hear about it either, and I'm pretty damn sure Congress has got better things to do than pass a legislation that is protecting you from being offended because someone disagrees with you. So that being said, I close the show. I'll leave you guys with a jam. I didn't want to rant forever, but my goal of keeping it under 15 minutes was made. So you guys care and have yourselves a blessed night, and I will catch you on the next stream. So be on the lookout. Like Real Talk Radio with Dan Lane, and we'll see you next time.